What's going on, guys? It's your boy Carson here, back with a brand new video, and in today's exciting video, will this 8-year ceramic coating survive the first wash? Let's get into it. Alrighty, and in today's video, we are talking about none other than Armor Detail Supply Pro Quartz Coating. Now, what makes it an 8-year ceramic coating? Well, in full transparency, this is a 5-year ceramic coating, but topping it off with Armor Detail Supply Phobic turns it into an 8-year coating. Now, it's been roughly about a week and a half since I've coated this car. Now, I went ahead and polished and coated my brand new E90 that you guys have seen on the channel. Now, let me tell you, the paint on that car was pretty rough. Now, it didn't really look like that from any of the videos or the clips, but some of the scratches were pretty deep in there. We ended up having to take a rotary and finish with a DA, doing about a 3 or 4 step process. But in the end, we went ahead and got everything dialed in, looking pretty dang good. But of course, we went ahead and coated it with the Armor Detail Supply Pro, and then topped it off with Armor Detail Supply Phobic. Now again, like what I was saying, you can use this as a 5-year standalone coating. Same thing with Phobic, you can use this as a standalone coating for about 2 years, or if you spray apply it, you can get about a year out of that. But there's something special when these two bond together. They create a special bond that turns it into an 8-year coating. Now, of course, with coating timelines, it's super hard to tell. You never know what the car is gonna go through, how they're gonna take care of it, or what the owner's going to do. In my case, of course, I weekly wash most of my cars. Of course, I'm very meticulous about all of my cars, so this is gonna easily last about that 8-year mark. But we need to go ahead and wash the car since it's been about a week and a half to 2 weeks. Now, of course, you wanna give it a couple days before you introduce any chemicals or wash the car. But the cool thing about these coatings is they're super user-friendly and you can introduce water almost immediately to the surface. But in my case, it's been about a week and a half and it's in the middle of winter time here in Idaho, and it is super nasty weather outside. But we got one more surprise. I went ahead and picked up Armor Detail Supply's brand new foam cannon. Now, this is their DRFT foam cannon, or their Dirt Release Technology foam cannon, and this is super cool. Now, ADS came out with this just a couple months ago, and I've been dying to get my hands on it. So for today's video, we are gonna be using this for our pre-foam and of course our foam for our contact wash. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into it. Alrighty, and of course, like any good detail, you guys know you've got to start with the wheels and tires first. Today, we're going to be using, of course, the standard way that I clean my wheels. Now, I, of course, utilize Armor Detail Supply Wheel Cleaner and Armor Detail Supply Tire Cleaner. So of course, we're going to be doing that today. Of course, you guys are probably tired of me explaining each and every time that I do my wheel process, so I'll quickly go over that real quick. All right, and we started off with Armor Detail Supply Wheel Cleaner to break down any of the iron contamination, brake dust, or whatever is on the wheel face and barrel surface. Next, we went ahead and put a layer of our Armor Detail Supply Tire Cleaner on, of course, the tires there, and started to let that work. That's going to attack any of the older tire dressing and any of the browning that is starting to form on the tires. We're going to let that work for just a second and then apply a thick blanket layer of our PNS brake buster. Now, of course, I use that straight in the foam cannon, no dilution on that guy. Alrighty, and it is time to scrub. Now we're going to utilize our Detail Factory tire brush there to get all the browning as well as any of the old excess tire dressing off. Luckily, these weren't bad at all since we did apply Armor Detail Supply Ghost on there, and that rejects a lot of that. Jumping over to the wheel face, we went ahead and used the Rag Company Ultra Wheel Mitt, getting into the wheel spokes there in the wheel face. Following that, we used our Easy Detail brush to get into the barrels of the wheel, cleaning out those barrels, making sure there's no brake dust hiding, and giving those a nice good scrub. And finally, utilizing our Detail Factory Tri-Grip mini brush to get into those lug nut areas, as well as the brake caliper. Alrighty, and we'll give it a nice quick rinse here, and we're gonna hit it with a quick rinse aid. Today we're using Starnagloss Glat there. Alrighty, and that wheel is looking phenomenal. Now it's time to do a little foaming. Alrighty, and these are the products that we are using today for the wash. Now we are utilizing Armor's brand new DRFT foam cannon. Now this is a super cool design. I have not used it yet, so I'm super excited to use it. But we are of course utilizing the 1 bucket method and utilizing 2 different soaps. We've got Decon soap here that we're gonna foam on first, let it dwell and rinse off. And then finally, we're gonna go in contact wash with our Shampoo Plus. Now, again, we're gonna utilize this foam cannon here. I'll kind of give you my first impressions and kind of go from there. So let's go ahead and get some Decon soap mixed up. Alrighty, and since this is not too terrible, we're gonna go ahead and utilize right around 3 ounces today of the decon soap. So I'm gonna go ahead and pour that in here, and that's good, right around 3 ounces there. Again, that's not gonna be too terrible, and honestly, that's gonna be more than enough from what I need. Alrighty, sorry for the weird camera angle. That is the only camera angle we can get today since it is actively raining. We're gonna go ahead and jump into the decon soap. Now we've got this mixed up here, and of course the new foam cannon. And first impressions, I really do like this foam cannon. It seals super nice, and honestly, it feels good, especially for the price point it's at. But let's go ahead and get foaming. Probably should turn my pressure washer on. Okay, I like that. Honestly, I do want to say I'm quite thoroughly impressed with this. I do have the standard 1.25 orifice that comes pre-installed with here. I didn't really change anything when it came out of the box. The quick turns on it are very nice, so I'm a big fan of that. I will say there is a kind of a different sound, like a surging sound when you're done foaming. So I'm interested to hear like what that is. So if any of the armor guys can tell me what that is, I'd be interested more than anything. It does have a different foam sound, not like a weird like shh foam sound. It's different, but I do like that, so shout out to that. But of course, it did a phenomenal job. Foam is perfect. It's exactly what decon soap should be. It looks great. I'm really excited to see what Shampoo Plus does with this. Honestly, this is my first time washing in the rain, and it's not bad. Kind of a fan of it. I understand where you Florida boys are coming from. All right, let's go ahead and rinse. Alrighty, so initial impressions with the coating, holy smokes, it's amazing. It just beads right off. Of course, you guys can see it right on the hood. It was just beading right off, and all the dirt is pretty much gone. Just from that decon pre-foam, it is pretty much clean. Now, we could technically probably dry this and be good to go, but of course, we gotta go ahead and contact wash it and make sure everything's checking out good. So let's go ahead and mix up some Shampoo Plus and get into contact washing. Alrighty, sweet, we're back over here at the bench with a nice, clean, and rinsed foam cannon chamber. Of course, we've got our Shampoo Plus that we're going to use as our contact soap today. Now, Shampoo Plus is designed to foam quite a bit more, and you don't have to use quite a bit as much. Now, you can use about 1 to 3 ounces in the foam cannon, and I've kind of found that the 2 ounce mark or a little bit above the 50 mils is going to be your best bet. Anything more you can do, but honestly, it just seems like it kind of hits a wall, and it's going to produce immaculate foam, but anything more, you're not going to get more foam. It's just going to be wasting product. So let's go ahead and fill it up to, we're going to go a little bit more foam today. We're going to hit about that 2 ounce mark here. Yeah, it's a little bit above, that's okay. Go ahead and pour it here into our foam cannon, and that's all that we're going to need. So again, we're going to go ahead and fill this up and get into foaming. Alrighty, sweet, so we're at the Shampoo Plus step here. Let's go ahead and hit it with our contact wash. Now, again, Shampoo Plus, this is the foaming one, so I'm super excited for this. Let's go and see how this guy performs. Oh yeah, holy smoke. Yeah. get the rest in our bucket here. Alrighty guys, well in conclusion, the Armor Detail Supply foam cannon is definitely a cop. If you need a foam cannon and you're in the market for one, at the time of recording this is about 45 to 50 bucks. You can get replacement bottles for these for super cheap if you like to swap everything out, and then they're eventually gonna sell caps on the top there so you can store things. Honestly, perfect buy. If you need a high quality foam cannon, this is sweet. I'm definitely gonna figure out how I can incorporate this into everyday use. Now we got a vehicle that we need to contact wash. Oh yeah, this is, holy smokes, so unbelievably slick. Oh my goodness. I have to agree with Matt from OG, there is nothing like washing a freshly coated car. Holy smokes. Now my neighbors are probably looking at me like I'm a crazy person because I'm washing my car in the rain. They're not part of that life, man. Yeah. Wow. The next car that I do, I'm just gonna do just Pro and test that out and see how that does by itself. Since this car had such low miles, I wanted to do the longer longevity option and kind of seal it in. Plus, I've been hearing a ton about it and really wanted to see what all the hype was about. Plus, the only other 8-year ceramic coating was by a YouTuber. I don't know if I can trust that. Some things just don't pan out. Now, for the glass coating, it is, of course, coated with Armor Detail Supply glass coating, since the whole car is coated with Armor Detail Supply. Alrighty, let's go ahead and give it our final rinse here and check the water behavior. I am thoroughly impressed. It felt super smooth, and quite honestly, it just looks amazing. Alrighty, and the vehicle is fully contact washed and it is looking phenomenal. Now, of course, since it is still raining, it is still wet and it's gonna stay wet. Unfortunately, I'm not gonna pull it in the garage and dry it because this car does live outside. Now, if this was a regular wash, what I'd go ahead and do, of course, is hit it with a quick dry and top it off with a little bit of Armor Detail Supply Amplify just to add that extra little bit of slickness. Other than that, the car did great. I really did enjoy the brand new Armor Detail Supply foam cannon, and then just checking the performance of this new coating. It was super slick, super hydrophobic, and you can see here that just with the rain, it's beating off, performing super well. Now I'm super interested to see. I'm going to do another update in about 6 months to see how this coating is performing after about 6 months, and then maybe we'll do another year coating update, just kind of depending on what happens. If you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to press the like button. If you're interested in any of these products that we do have or we used in this video, make sure to check them out with the links provided down below. Helps out the channel and really just kind of helps everything out. But if you did enjoy this video, make sure to press the like button, subscribe down below if you're brand new, and I will see you guys in the next video. I'm out. Peace.